So then what will happen is we'll go through the class, and then same as with Milo, after class, I will upload the video to online.
Okay.
You can see it. So generally what we're doing today, yeah, get to know each other a little bit, and then just general idea, talk about jobs and work, and then a little bit of pronunciation, and then get to know your activity. Talking about jobs. So generally, when we talk about jobs, people ask these questions, right? What do you do? What is your job? And we tend to answer like this. I'm a teacher, job. I work in education, which is industry. And those are the two main things. So Jacob, what do you do?
I'm a programmer, application programmer.
Okay. And you're in?
I am in stock company, right?
Yeah, that's okay. Sure. You can say stock company. You can say finance. You can say I don't actually know the specifics, but those are good. And Eddie, what do you do? What's your job?
Oh, I am a manager. And I'm in Radio K9.
Okay.
And for manager works and companies, organization, or human resource department, or financial department. Yeah.
Okay. Many things.
Yeah.
So here's some examples. You can see this. So somebody might say, I'm in construction. I'm in financial services. I think what you guys do is not exactly financial services. Usually when we say financial services, it means something like consumer banking, personal banking kind of thing. I'm in retail. Do you know the word retail?
I don't know.
The sale?
Retail is any company that sells products to individual people, right? Okay. So a shoe store, you go and buy shoes, that's retail. A supermarket is retail. Just means B2C type business is retail. And then I'm in IT. I'm in information technology.
Okay.
Here's a couple examples. So your job, what exactly do you do? The first one says, I'm an engineer. I work for Foster and Partners. I work in a team that designs buildings. I'm a manager. I work for HSBC. I manage workers at a call center. So a call center is a place that either makes phone calls as part of advertising. You get calls asking you to, or they sometimes call centers receive calls. If you have a complaint or you have a question that goes to a call center.
Yeah.
And the third one is I'm a buyer. I work for Walmart. I buy the products that we sell to customers. So sometimes we say a buyer, or sometimes we say purchasing. So if we talk about a shoe store, before they sell the shoes, they have to buy the shoes. So somebody has to do that. They buy them.
So you speak shoot, bro?
Yes, that's right.
How to pronunciation for this?
For which one, sorry?
The shoe, how is exactly word shoes bro?
The shoe store? I use shoe store as just an example, like a store that sells shoes. You know what I mean? Is a kind of retail store.
Oh, okay.
But part of managing a retail business is you have to buy the product first before you sell the product. Right? So they have salespeople that sell the products, and they have buyers who buy the products first. And then the last one, I'm a salesman. I work for IBM. I sell computers to companies. Although I don't know if IBM sells computers anymore. So when we talk about what exactly we do, it's like this. I'm a job. I work for a company. Then what's the responsibility? So for example, well, today I'm a teacher, right? So I would say I'm a teacher. I work for Sufushu, and I'm responsible for teaching classes. So Eddie, you told us that you're a manager and you do
Yeah.
From
Okay.
Radio.
I am a manager. I work for Radio Canine, and I manager works and company's department.
Great. Okay. Jacob, how about you? Can you give us the responsibilities?
I'm a programmer. I work for Star Company, and I how to say?
I think yours is complicated. You develop computer programs. You develop.
Yeah.
You can say, I develop.
Oh, I develop a program for finance
Sure.
trading, right?
Financial trading, yeah, absolutely. So you could say I develop trading software.
Oh.
That'd be the simplest. I'm sure it's very complicated, but simply, yeah, I develop trading software.
Oh, okay.
So here's some example jobs. Let's take a moment and read through these, and we want to match the job to the definition. So give you a chance to take a look. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see. So the first job is receptionist. What do you think the answer is? What does a receptionist do?
I choose to work at the front desk.
That's right. Yeah, works at the front desk, welcoming visitors and answering the phone. Number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we
Reception.
receptionist. I don't. Do you have a receptionist at your company in your office?
On my office, I am a receptionist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2. This is your job, Jacob. Software engineer.
6.
6. Yeah, develops computer programs.
Yes.
Sometimes people say computer programmer. I think software engineer is the more modern job description. We say software engineer. C, production worker. What does a production worker do?
It's number 5. Make things in a factory.
Make things in a factory. Yeah, that's right. And obviously, production worker covers a very wide range of jobs, but things to do with making physical goods somehow in a factory. Executive assistant. It's an executive assistant. But one thing is the word, what does assistant mean? If we
Actually, it's number 1, help their boss.
yeah, that's right. To assist somebody is to help them. So an assistant is a helper. And an EA, an executive assistant. And then accountant. Nobody likes accountants, but they're very important.
Accounting. Works on company financial matters.
Yeah.
Number 3.
And then the last one, of course, is a research analyst.
Yes.
Collects and organizes it. Okay. So, Eddie, you're a manager, and Jacob, you're a software engineer. Can you give me, each one of you, can you give me one example of another job in your company? Somebody that's not you two, and what do they do? What's their job?
Uh,
the
my job, I have to.
Not your job, another, can you give me an example of another job that a different person, that someone else does in your company?
Oh, okay. Miro is a programmer. Oh, so
Okay.
so he works in information up information operation information IT in IT department. Sorry, I forgot what is T.
So, T is technology.
Technology, information technology department.
Sure. Okay, that's good. Okay, Jacob, what's another, someone else in your company, and what's their job? Any job.
Tim is a trader.
Trader, okay.
Yes.
And he does trading.
He trading the future and option.
Futures and options, okay. Good. I think you picked a good one, yeah, okay. So, when we're talking about jobs, we also talk about where we work. So for example, somebody might work in a factory. You might say, I work in Paris, like what city you work in. Here's a couple examples. Starting at the top here, I work in an office. I think both of you work in an office.
Yeah,
Yes.
we work in the office.
Office.
The second one is I work in a laboratory.
Right.
So people that do science and research might work in a lab. I work in a call center, obviously phone calls. The next one on the bottom, that's me. I work at home, from home. Most of the time I work from home. Next one, I work on a construction site.
Construction site.
Construction. So construction is usually, we talk about construction when they're making a new building. They're building a shopping mall, building an office building. That's construction. And the construction site is where they are building, the location.
Okay.
And the last one, well, I don't know if we maybe don't know anybody, but some people work on an oil rig. So those are in the ocean and they pull up oil, I guess.
Yes.
Have you ever been to an oil rig?
No, never have the chance.
Me either. My wife has, but I haven't. So, so I think what's more important for you guys is some of these small words in, at, and on. They can be a little bit difficult in English sometimes. So look at these examples, and we want to finish the sentence with in, at, or on. So I work in a
land.
That's right, in a lab.
Yeah.
I don't work
on a construction site.
yet. Is that, I think was that you, Jacob?
Oh.
I think, Jacob, I think your connection is a little bit slow. We didn't really hear you. But okay. So number two, it's actually at. I don't work at a construction site.
At.
Yeah. Number three, I don't work home.
At home.
At home or from home. Number four, she works a factory. In, at, or on. In a factory, that's right.
Okay.
We can also use this for departments. So he works the accounts department.
Works in.
From home.
Yeah, actually, for departments, we use in. So he works in the accounts department. He works in HR. He works in IT, for example. Number 6, they work in.
They work in a call center.
That's right, in a call center.
Yeah.
And number 7, one day I want to work head office.
I want to work.
Yeah.
I want to work in head office.
In the head office. Yeah, that's okay. Usually we say at, but in is okay for this one. But I think you usually head office in a big company that has many different offices. They have their head office. Usually we say I want to work at the head office.
Okay. At head office.
Right.
At head office.
Right.
So this opens up the topic of departments. So I think today many people work in an office, and in an office we have many different departments. What are some departments? For example, like accounting is one department of a company.
Okay.
Can you give me another example? So accounting. What's another one?
Another department.
Yes.
Financial department.
Yeah, finance is one. Good.
Yes.
Jacob, can you give another department?
Human resource department.
IT.
IT. Yeah.
Yes.
Both good. Sales. Some companies.
Sales. Okay.
Production. HR.
HR.
Yeah.
IT.
Information technology.
Marketing. R&D.
Resource development.
Research and development. And customer service.
Customer service.
So I think you guys, for example, you must have an accounting department, and you probably have IT and R&D. Maybe those are a little bit together for you, but you don't have customer service. I don't think you don't have customer. Do you have a customer service department?
No. Yeah.
So which department? So we look at these, right? Which department makes products?
Production department.
Production department.
Yes. Good. Which department is responsible for advertising?
Responsible.
If you see an ad, if you're watching TV and it stops and there's an advertisement, there's a commercial, which department does that? Who's responsible for that?
Customer service.
Not usually, no. Let's look back. So what do you think does advertising?
Marketing.
Marketing, that's right. Yeah. So usually the marketing department is responsible for letting other people know about the company, getting the products or messaging. Who sells products? That's an easy one.
Sales.
Thank you. Who handles the money?
Accounting.
Finance. We can all finance. Accounting. Who helps hire new
Human resource department.
HR.
Handles customers' So if a customer is not happy, they usually talk to,
Customer service.
yeah, exactly. And who develops new products?
Research development.
Yeah, R&D, research and
Ah.
development. Oh, and last one. I didn't write this very well. Who's responsible for technical equipment?
IT.
IT, yeah. And I think every company is maybe a little bit different. I think today, usually when we talk about IT, like, building the network, managing all the computers, the maintenance, I think that tends to be IT. Whereas what you do, Jacob, is more R&D. You're developing new things, even though it's
Yes.
all IT. Okay. Well, when we talk about which department do you work in, what's important here in the question is which department do you work in? Which
Which department do you work in?
Do you?
Does
do they? Okay.
do you? Does he? Does she? So I work in the production department. We make the company products. She works in the training department. She organizes the training courses. Okay, I'm not going to read that out, but you guys can read through this a little bit later. But we can talk about departments just like I'm in production, he's in accounts. So if we look at this one, I want you to, we can see the answer on the right. I would like you to tell me the question. So for number one, the answer is, I work in the training department. What's the question? Eddie, can you try to answer this one? Which department?
Which department do you work in?
That's right. Which department do you work in? So number two, the answer is she works in the human resources department. Jacob, what's the question?
Which department does she work in?
Perfect. Does, yeah. Good. Number three, Eddie, please.
Okay. Which department does he work in?
Yeah, exactly. Does he? Number four, Jacob, where?
Where do you work at? Where do you work?
Where do you work? Exactly. Yeah, you got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
And number five, please, Eddie.
Where do they work?
Where do they work? Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So here we have a much longer example. So we have to read through and we're going to fill in the gaps. So I've given you 8 words. Some words you use more than once and some words you don't use at all. So I'll read through this for you. My name is Anne Scott and I work a public relations company. I work
in.
Do you agree, Jacob? In?
Work in.
In or it?
At or in.
Actually, we usually say for. I work for a public relations company.
Yeah.
For.
I work for
a public relations company. I leave blank. I leave work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I live.
I leave off. Is leave off? I go to work.
Also for. I leave for work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it's also for.
I leave
I leave for work. I leave for work at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I go work by train.
I go to
Go
work.
to work.
And I usually to work by 8:30.
I
I
usually
usually get. I usually get to work by.
Jacob, do you agree?
yes. Get to work.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Get
There.
to work.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi.
Hi,
Well,
Matthew.
just going through this exercise. So let me just let us finish this one. So I usually get to work by 8:30. I'm always blank work until 6 o'clock.
Always.
I'm always
Well, always.
Off. Off work.
I always get.
all right. Good try. It's at. I'm
At.
al-
Oh,
At-
I always at work.
so I never get home before 7.
At work. Oh,
I
at
work.
work.
Last year I broke my leg, and so I was work for
I work. Oh. Hmm?
Broke my leg, so I was
broke their leg.
I was off work.
Yeah, that's good. Off. Meaning
Oh,
they could not go to work.
off work for over months.
I didn't like being at home. I love my job. I hate to be permanently out like work.
Out of work.
oh.
Perfect. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Difficult. These words, maybe there's not always a clear rule about which word to use. Okay. Matthew, do you want to jump in, or what do you want to do here?
Sure. Yeah. Sorry about that. It's having some technical problems.
Absolutely no problem. We've been doing just fine. So the guys, this is Matthew, Eddie, and Jacob.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Eddie. Hello,
Hi.
Jacob.
Hey,
How are you?
hello. Yes.
Nice to meet you all. I apologize for being late. I'm sorry, that won't happen again. Yeah. Well, welcome. I'll just pick up where Andrew left off, if that's all right. And we'll keep going.
How do I do this?
Okay.
Do I close this?
You can make me co-host, I believe, and then I can move. Oh wait, no, I'll just reshare. I'll just share. I'll pick up,
Okay.
and then yeah, let's see participants. Yeah, there we go, and then I will.
I'll stop sharing and let you.
Perfect. Pick up where we left off on that one. Good. What slide number was that? Just for oops.
No. Slide 16.
Perfect. Okay. Do.
Resume the recording, please.
Yeah, here we go.
Thank you.
Recording in the cloud. You are screen sharing. Yeah, I believe it's going. Yeah. Yeah, it's still recording. Good. All right. Here we go.
So the next part is for
Yeah.
you guys, Jacob, to follow the same example and talk about your jobs.
Very good. Okay, so we need to add in the correct word to the best of your ability. Don't worry. So my name is, why don't we start with Eddie?
Yeah, my name is Eddie, and I work in a company in Taipei.
Good.
I live for work at 7 o'clock in the evening.
So when you leave for work, you're going to it. So it would be in the morning. Or do you work at night? I mean, maybe you go to work at
Yeah.
7 in the evening.
I leave for work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Good.
I go to work by riding motorcycle.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
nice.
By riding a motorcycle, and I usually get to work. I go to work, get to work.
Yeah, I usually get to work by
I
Get to
usually
What-
work.
get to
when do you arrive?
by motorcycle.
Okay. And so at what time do you arrive at work?
Oh, I usually go to work by 8 o'clock.
Okay, good.
Yes, I always at work until about 20 o'clock. So I never get home before 7 o'clock.
Okay. So
19 o'clock.
okay, yeah. So you're working till 20, which is 8, right? And then you have to motorcycle home and you get home at what, 20, 30, 8:30?
Yeah.
About 30 minutes?
Maybe 40 minutes, 30.
40 minutes?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
So I'm always at work until 8 o'clock.
mhm.
So I never get home before 8:40. Yeah.
Oh, I never get
You
home.
never get home
Oh,
before
okay.
8:40.
Oh,
Good.
okay. I usually at work until about 20 o'clock. So I never get home before 9:30
Perfect.
o'clock. Yeah.
Good. All right. Good. Thank you, Eddie. Good job. Okay. Next up. You ready?
Okay. My name is Jacob, and I work for a company in Taipei.
Good.
I leave for work at 7 o'clock
Good, Jacob.
in the morning. I go to work by I walk to work. How to
You would say I go to work by foot. By foot.
by
Good.
foot? Okay.
Yeah.
Go to work by foot.
Can I say go to work by walk?
Yeah. Or well, you wouldn't say by, you said I walk to work.
Walk or walk?
I walk to work. Mhm.
I walk to work, and I usually on to work.
I usually get to
Yeah.
work.
Get to work.
Mhm.
I'll get to work by 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm always on work until at work
Mhm.
at work until about
What time do you stop?
6 o'clock.
Okay. I'm always at work until about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So I never get home before. Never get home before 6 o'clock.
So you're at work and then you walk home. Do you
Yeah,
get
10 minutes.
home? Okay, so I never get home before 6:10.
6:10. Oh,
Mhm.
6:10. Okay.
Good. Good. All right. Well done, Jacob. Good. Excuse me. Okay, here we are. All right. Let me make this a little bigger for I could see it. Okay. So let's look at this side. Let me mark it here. Bing, number 1. Okay, so it says I work for a company called Quick Shoe. All right, let's see. Eddie, can you
Yeah.
try and match number 2 with the right word? Fill in the right word. Our main blank are sports shoes.
Our main.
That's a little hard to see. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm. Our main products are
Product.
sports shoes.
Yes. Our main product.
Good. Very nice. Okay. Jacob, number 2.
Quick shoe is a word for for the tennis shoes. Leader.
Yeah, correct. Good. It's a world leader. So they're one of the best companies. Good. In tennis shoe sector. Very nice. Good. Okay. Eddie, number 4.
It has national marketing.
That's a national market Shema of 23%.
Share price
Close. It is just
Oh.
share.
or just share?
Yeah, good. Share. So he said leader. Yeah, he has. So market share.
Market. Oh yes, market share.
Good. That's how much. Like these are all the shoes in the world. And Quick Shoe has half the market share. They get all of the bit, half the business.
Okay.
Good. Okay, very good. Jacob, number 5.
It has 2,500 in employees
Yeah, employees. Very good.
in the country. Yes.
Very nice. Good. Eddie, number 6.
It has.
Okay.
It has 7 competitors. Has 7.
Yeah. Oh,
It has
no, that's not competitors.
Sorry, in different because my screen
It's hard to see.
covers
Yeah,
the world.
very good. I'm pretty certain this one is subsidiaries.
Subsidy.
Subsidiary. That's like another, it's part of the company. It's like a branch. Subsidiaries. Here, let me type that right here. Subsidiaries. There's 7 subsidiaries in 5 different countries. Yeah, so parts of the company is a subsidiary. Good though, Eddie.
Subsidiary.
Okay, Jacob, number 7, please.
Its main customers
Good.
are young people and people with do sport.
Yeah, our young people and people who do sport. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Eddie, number 8.
It's retail.
Its main shareholders. Shareholders.
We have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Turnover.
No, it's not turnover.
Turnover.
Shareholders.
Yeah, I think this one is competitors.
Okay. Because I don't know what mean is competitors or shareholder.
Yeah, so a competitor is someone you're working against.
Oh,
So
okay.
so I want the job and you want the job. We are competitors.
Oh,
We're working against each other.
Yeah, against the job. So it may.
I think, yeah, I don't know. This, I'm not certain. We could, yeah, we'll put competitors there. Good. Competitors.
Competitors.
Good.
Competitors.
Okay.
May-
Mr. Yeah. Mr. Jacob.
Its main.
Its main. Which one looks like a noun? Well, this was tough because Eddie said, yes, this one is its main shareholders.
Shareholders.
A shareholder
Shareholder.
is someone who owns the company's stock.
Oh,
Oh,
own the company stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you buy
shareholders.
the company, you own the stock.
Mm-hmm.
And like what you guys do trading, right? So you trade stocks.
Mm-hmm.
Stock. Yes.
Yes.
So your company is a shareholder of probably different companies. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the main people who own are banks and pension funds. They invest in the company. They're the shareholders.
Okay.
Shareholder.
Okay. Now we have to look at the numbers. They're all different. And then we have to compare them and think, okay, we have profit,
Mhm.
we've got turnover, and we have share price.
Okay.
So
Its profit last year was
yes,
1.2 billion.
very good. This one is, oh, nope, I'm sorry, I apologize. This one's not profit. So profit is how much money, is how much money you put in the bank, right? How much money you take home. So profit is smaller than turnover. Turnover is another word for revenue.
Oh.
So here, we'll put turnover, so revenue, or slash turnover was, let's call it, let's do $100 million. And then you had expenses, or we had cost of goods, COGS, and we had SG&A. We'll call that 30 million. That was negative. So then your profit is 70 million.
7 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's a turnover last year.
good. Its turnover last year was 1.2 billion.
Going to be
All right. And so what would 11 be?
Its profit
Yeah, its profit
last year.
was 16 million. So if we go 1.2 divided by 16, let me see quickly on the computer really quick. Divided by 16. All right. Actually, the other way around. 16 divided by 120 million. Oops, I did times. I did it again. Bing. So their profit margin, which is the percent they take home. Wow, it's a terrible profit margin. 1.3% of the money they earn goes into profit. Wow, it's a terrible profit margin. They need to do better business. They're not making money. That is not a company I want to invest in. Okay. All right. And then the last one, it's share price, right? Share price. That's how much the stock costs if you want to buy Quick Shoe. Share price. Yeah, but don't buy Quick Shoe. They don't make good money. Okay. All right. Good job. Good job. Let's continue. Here we go. All right. So English at work. When do you use English at work? How about you, Eddie? When do you use English at work?
Maybe some interview to new person.
Mm-hmm.
I will use English at that time.
Okay. Do you usually use spoken English or written English? Do you talk or write in English more?
I talk and write. I usually talk and write
Okay.
in English 50-50.
All right. Good. Even. Nice.
Even
What about English do you find difficult, Eddie?
I hope I can learn more words and or speak longer distance.
Okay. Good.
But
All right. So
it's difficult to if I can speak, it's difficult to practice of
yeah.
correct pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important to practice.
Yeah.
Practice listening when we talk and then practice talking. So just practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have chance to practice.
There you go. Yeah. Good, Eddie. How about you, Jacob? When do you use English at work?
Coding use English.
So the coding is in English.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess, do you do a lot of, well, not writing, but typing in English?
Yes.
What do you find difficult about English?
Difficult.
What's hard?
Talk in English.
So
And,
go ahead.
Yeah.
I say, how would
then,
you like to improve? What do you want to get better?
Practice to talk in English.
Very good.
And remember more the word.
Good. Remember more words. Nice.
Yes.
So yeah, practice, and we'll keep talking. Good, but good job. Okay, let's see. All right, tell me A or B, okay? I'm going to say the word and then you say, so Eddie, I've just been talking to Jane Lipman. I've just been talking to Jane Lipman. Which one?
I just been talking to James Lipman.
Good. So which one, A or B, is Jane Lipman? Yeah, Jane. Good job. B.
Yeah,
It's B.
It's B.
All right. Okay. Jacob, ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right. I've just got a letter from Meryl.
Meryl. B.
对, good. I just got a letter from Merrill. Good. All right, Eddie. Can I speak to Mick Wilson, please?
A. Mick
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yeah, because with the E here, it
Mike.
becomes a Mike, a hard I. Yeah, this makes it a hard I. So this is a soft I. Mick. This one is Mike.
Mike.
Good. Well done. Day. Very nice. All right,
Okay.
Jacob.
Yes.
I haven't seen Marie for ages.
B.
Yeah, Marie. Very good, Jacob. Nicely done. Okay, Eddie, could you give this to Lucille, please? Could you give this to Lucille, please?
Lucille. A.
Good.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, number 6, Jacob. I think that's Peter Bales over there.
A.
Yeah, good. You caught it. Good. All right, Eddie.
Yeah.
Have you ever met Barbie Heaton? Have
E,
you ever
Barbie.
met Barbie Heaton? Good. Nicely done, Eddie. All right, Jacob. Hey, I've invited Joe Newman as well.
A.
Good. Nice. You guys are good at this. Eddie,
Yeah.
that's Sir Ralph, I think.
A. Sir Ralph.
Very good. Very good. Jacob, I think that's Sue Whedon over there.
A.
Yeah, good. Oops. And then Eddie, is Kurt here today?
B.
Mm-hmm.
Kurt.
Number 12. Have you seen Lita recently?
B.
You guys are good. Nice job. You got them all. All right. I think I know you. So read the statements and decide if you think they are true about your teacher and classmates. All right. All right. So let's see. Jacob, I think you're good at sports. Are you?
Yes, I am.
See, I knew it. I could tell you're good at sports. Very good. Because you walk to work too, right? You get exercise. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Then Jacob, you can ask me or Eddie the question.
Jacob, ask me.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Jacob, you ask the
I
next question. Yeah. So we
Okay.
did this one.
You
Oops,
are
you do the next
you are-
question. Go ahead.
you are older than me, are you?
Yes, I'm older than you.
Good. Okay. And then Eddie, you can ask me or Jacob. Who do you want to ask?
Matthew, you are a good singer, are you?
Why, yes, I am. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's see. Eddie, I think you have got a dog, do you?
Yes, I was have a dog, but he's gone.
Okay, so I had
I
a
had-
dog.
I
Good.
had
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have a dog anymore, but I knew it. You look like you like dogs. Okay. All right. Eddie, you can ask now.
Okay. Jacob, you have got an older brother, do you?
No, I don't I don't have an older brother.
Good. Thank you, Jacob. Okay, then Jacob, you can ask Eddie or I.
Eddie, you can play the guitar, can you?
Yes, I can play the guitar for easy song.
Whoa, Jake can play, and he can play the guitar. Meow, 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 meow. Awesome. Cool. Okay, Eddie, your turn.
Jacob, you can speak more than 2 languages, can you?
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You can say English and Chinese.
There you go.
Uh,
英文还有中文的。Good. Yes, you speak more than 2
Okay.
languages. Very good. Okay, Jacob.
okay. Matthew, you often go to bed late, do you?
So no, I go to bed very early, very
Really?
early. Yeah, like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Yeah,
Too early.
because I wake up here for work at
Uh-huh.
3 in the morning.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wow.
so because I
Oh.
work with you in China, so
Oh, yeah, yeah. So
I have
Oh,
Chinese clients.
yeah. So
So,
you live in American?
yeah, I live over in North America. I
North
used to live in Shanghai. Right now, I live in Mexico, Moshiguo. Yeah.
Mexico.
Yeah,
let's
but
go.
I'm from the US, but I did live in Shanghai for a while.
Okay. So
Yeah.
where is you live in America?
California.
Okay.
Oh.
Next,
Yeah.
yeah.
San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ding. The train. Ding ding dong. Ding ding dong.
Yeah. It
I
goes
have
up the
been.
hill.
I
Yeah.
have been San Fran.
You've been to San Fran?
Yeah, I have been
Oh,
San Fran. Yeah.
Fei
A long
Chong
time
Hao.
ago.
Yeah. Very good. I love San Francisco. It's a beautiful city.
Yeah.
But I love Shanghai. And you guys are in Taipei, right?
Yes.
I've been to Taipei. I like Taipei. The night market, very nice. Yeah. I was just looking at pictures from Taipei. Yeah, I love Taipei.
Mhm.
Oh, we have another question. I guess it's my turn. So I know how you go home. Eddie rides a motorcycle. I like motorcycles too. And Jacob, you walk. So
Yes.
all right, Jacob, I think you go home by bus, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no. Good.
I walk to
Oh.
home.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Your homework will be to review the video, and then there's the 2 worksheets, jobs and industries, and places and departments. Okay.
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 Do you have any questions for me?
Mm.
Or
Fine.
I can show you. Let me, if you ever have any problems while you're working or anything,
Mhm.
and if I'm awake, you can text me, okay? I will share with you my WeChat. You could scan. Can you do that? Scan
We
screen.
we just like a tune. Maybe I can pull everyone into a WeChat group.
Andrew's good at that stuff. Good.
Okay.
All right. Very good. That'd be perfect. All right.
If you guys have any workplace questions or just general questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Or
waiting.
if you just want to chat and look at tacos in Mexico, I'll send you pictures, you know?
Oh, okay. So we can check with you in WeChat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
we-
to chat.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I want to see a picture of you playing the guitar, Eddie.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe play your favorite song for us and send us a video. It'll be fun.
Oh.
In
Is it-
English though. You have to play English guitar, not Chinese guitar. Very good.
Okay.
Play guitar is also a long time ago.
Okay.
Eddie, can I pull Matthew into the group we have now?
Yeah, sure. Welcome. Yeah.
That'll work.
Good. Cool. All right, we'll wrap that up. Bing. Thank you very much. And again, apologies for the little difficulty this day, but I look forward to seeing you Wednesday. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
was-
All right, let's see. We'll stop the recording. Make sure that goes to the cloud.